What's going on, guys? Coach Matt and YouGoProBaseball.com. Today we're talking about the 7 tips to improve your timing when hitting in baseball. First, I want to say thank you to Big League Grips for sponsoring this video. Big League Grips is a bat grip training aid for all ages. When you place it on your bat, it teaches proper grip and proper palm up, palm down hand placement throughout the swing. Training with these grips increases bat control, optimizes bat speed, and maximizes your success at the plate. Check them out at BigLeagueGrips.com. First of all, timing is probably the most important part of the swing, right? You could have the most beautiful swing in the world, but if you're not on time, if you're a little bit late or a little bit early, you're probably gonna hit the ball, if not swing and miss. So timing is very, very important. These 7 tips right here are gonna help you if you're struggling with your timing. Let's get into it. Number 1 is you have to get in sync with the pitcher early, right? It doesn't start when you get into the box. It starts when you're on deck, even in the hole. Even before that, watching during the game while the guy's pitching to your teammates when you're a few batters away, right? Pay attention to the game. Watch this guy. See what he's throwing. You know, is he a straight fastball guy where he's burning fastballs by everyone? Or is he a junk ball pitcher throwing a little bit slower? This is gonna help you time him up, right? You have to pay attention during the game and watch what this guy is doing, because that has a lot to do with your timing. And if you're watching, you're gonna be more successful on being on time when you get into the batter's box. So pay attention. In the hole, work on it, watch him. When you get on deck, start practicing, right? Watch that pitcher. Get in there, take swings off of his pitches, right? We're not just taking a bunch of swings up there on deck. We're gonna, get our bats or our bat weight or whatever we're using to get loose, take a couple swings, but then we're gonna swing off of the pitcher, right? As he lifts his leg, we're kind of timing him up. We're getting into our leg lift, and then we're swinging. Take a few swings off of his pitches, okay? That's how you time him up. Then, obviously, when you get into the box, that's when the game begins. Tip number 2 for timing is focus on when you're getting your foot up versus when it's getting down. Because for a while, I always talked about get your front foot down in time, right? And you hear a lot of coaches say that, get your front foot down on time. But sometimes I see guys getting their front foot down too early. Some guys, a few guys, not too many, get their front foot down too late. But I had Matt Antonelli Baseball on the channel last month, and he talked about something really interesting. And he said that he works on his guys when they're getting their front foot up. So he doesn't worry about when it's landing. He worries more about, or teaches them or has them focus on when they're lifting that front leg up. And that really helps them with timing.
I don't always tell them, get your foot down earlier. I tell them, you've got to get this foot off the ground sooner. You have to be ready to launch the swing when the ball's about halfway there.
So try that out. Really focus on when that front foot's coming up so you could be down in time, on time, and have better success. Typically, when pitchers are throwing, guys want to have their front foot down and start their swing as that ball's about halfway. Now, obviously, if it was that easy, everyone would be great hitters, but it's not. So we have to continually work on this. And obviously, the pitcher's job is to disrupt our timing. That's his whole job as a pitcher, right? So we have to try to be on time when he's disrupting our time. It's a very tough thing to do, but if you focus on when your foot comes up, you might have a little bit more success in doing that. Try it out. Number 3 is to go through a few pitches on deck. And I already touched on this on tip number 1, but I want to get a little more into detail on your pre-at-bat routine as you get into your on-deck circle, right? Obviously, like I said, you want to take a few swings with your weighted bats, but then you're taking swings on that guy's actual pitches. Another thing I like to do that really helps with this and gets you into a good state of mind, state of energy, is to visualize your best hit ever, right? So let's say you hit a home run one time and you think you can hit a home run off of this guy. Visualize that in your mind on deck before you get up here. See that guy going through. You could actually watch this guy and still time his pitches while you're taking a swing in your mind on that great hit that you had. So you get up there, you're practicing your swing, you're seeing the pitcher load up, you're loading up, you're timing him up, boom, but you're imagining that home run going out of the park. So you're gonna put yourself into a good state of mind, state of energy, you're ready to go, you're feeling confident when you walk up to the plate, and you've timed him up when you're on deck. Tip number 4 for improving your timing is to not throw away pitches when you get up here, right? So now you've went through your whole warm-up routine, you're up to bat right now. You don't want to get up there and take the first pitch, take the second pitch to try to get your timing down, because now you're swinging with 2 strikes. You're in a 2-strike approach, you're swinging defensive. You're never really going to have any success that way. So you want to be patiently aggressive is a great way to think about it. Yes, you want to be patient, you want to make him come to you, but you also want to be aggressive when you do get that good pitch, okay? You also want to make adjustments throughout the at-bat. Like I said before, the pitcher's main job is to disrupt our balance and our timing, right? And our job is to be on time, be balanced, and get a good hit, right? So it's a battle, and we have to make adjustments during the at-bat. If we know that when he gets to 1-1 count or 2-strike count that he's going 100% to his breaking ball, then we got to adjust for that, right? We can't have a fastball swing and a breaking ball count. Vice versa, we can't have a breaking ball swing and a fastball count. So be patiently aggressive when you're up there. Don't take too many strikes and give it away to get your timing, right? Be patiently aggressive. Get a good pitch, put a good swing on it. Tip number 5 for improving your timing, and it's pitch recognition. Pitch recognition is huge when it comes to timing because guess what? As Muhammad Ali said, you can't hit what you can't see, right? So you have to be able to see that ball and you have to be able to see it all the way in. One thing I like to talk about, and I actually learned this from Antonelli again many years ago, was moving from a soft focus to a hard focus. All that means is when you're looking out there at the pitcher, you want to have kind of a gaze out there, right? You don't want to be staring at his release point for 10, 13 seconds as he's getting ready to pitch, because guess what? Your eyes are going to get watery, right? Have you ever done that? You stare at something for a couple of seconds, your eyes start to get blurry, right? You don't want to do that. Have a general soft focus out at the pitcher. This way you can see everything that he's doing and you can kind of time up with him, right? Now we move from that soft focus into a hard focus as he gets to his release point. So we're not straining our eyes the whole time. We have that general gaze out there. Here we go, I'm seeing him, he's coming up into his leg kick, okay, boom, now I'm moving into a hard focus. Now I see that ball on a hard focus, very focused, the whole way in, track it, smash that ball over the fence or wherever we're trying to hit it. Tip number 6 is to work on it in practice. Practice? Talking about practice? Yeah, you gotta practice if you wanna get better, right? If you're struggling with your timing, let's practice it, okay? That means doing a little bit less tee work, right? If you're struggling with your timing, because the tee is a great tool, don't get me wrong. We can work on our swing off of the tee, we can work on the mechanics and everything, but the tee does not help us with timing. So if you're struggling with timing and you're doing all your practice swings off of a tee, we need to adjust that, right? We need to do more live pitching, more front toss, more things where the balls are moving so we can work on that rhythm and that flow and that timing when we're hitting. So if you're struggling, a little bit less tee work, a little bit more live. And number 7, I want you to have a little bit of a tempo, a little bit of a dance, a little bit of a flow when you're up here hitting, right? You can even count in your head while you're up here working on your swings, right? So when you get up to bat, and this is not in the game, I'm talking about practice now, have a little bit of a count in your head as you're going. 1, 2, 3, swing, okay? Start to get that tempo and that timing so you can work on it, okay? Whether it's a count of numbers or it's a beat in your head, maybe you're hitting with headphones in and you kind of work off of that beat, okay? Now, always trying to get that tempo, always trying to be fluid, trying to have that good timing. If you're counting, 1, 2, 3, boom, okay? Tempo and timing, that's gonna help you with your timing. Always remember too, this is an athletic movement. We gotta be fluid. We can't be too mechanical. If you're being too mechanical here and you're being like a robot, it's very hard to be smooth, right? You're gonna lack with your timing. So try to be smooth, try to be an athlete, try to have good fluid movements. Think about, I really don't like the word mechanics, think about movement over mechanics. I hope you guys liked that video. Let me know if you did. We're giving away a Big League Grips down in the comments below. All you gotta do is let me know what you're gonna do to work on your timing and how Big League Grips would help you with your swinging. Leave a comment down below and one random comment will be chosen. I'll ship it straight to you and good luck. I'll talk to you down in the comment section.